So, if you've been following Marvel Rivals, you know that Season 3 just released with a loose narrative focused around Null, the Eldritch God of Darkness and creator of the symbiotes, All Black the Necrosword, and Jean Grey, currently hosts the Phoenix. They're having a smackdown on Klyntar, Venom's home planet, and there's a new domination map, some interesting options for characters that like elevation and breaking line of sight. But unfortunately, there's a big problem that has trickled over into the new season, one that has reared its ugly head off and on really since the game first launched. Nobody wants to play tank. Now, this is a multifaceted issue, there's multiple reasons for this, but Wolverine is a really big part of it. Wolverine is without question one of the most popular and iconic Marvel characters, and he's had an interesting road since launch because initially, most people thought he was absolutely garbage. Some of the biggest content creators in the game had him rated in like F tier in Season 0 because his damage seemed anemic against DPS or supports, and that's two of the three character archetypes in the game, right? What they didn't know at the time was that Wolverine deals percentage-based damage that increases the higher max HP an enemy hero has, which means he absolutely shreds tanks. He rips them a new butthole. He can make the game downright unfun for tank players, because his whole game plan is to engage from elevation or from around corners to kidnap the enemy tank towards his own team, preferably breaking line of sight to the enemy team's healers in the process, and turning that booty into mincemeat. Last season, he wasn't as much of an issue simply because people felt like the flyer meta was more of a thing, and whether that was true or not, player perception is oftentimes reality. There were lots of Ultrons and Iron Mans and Storms, and that made it miserable to play tank anyway, because many tank characters don't have reliable or really any options for dealing with ranged DPS that are floating 30 feet in the air, so nobody wanted to play tank last season either. But Wolverine was still a very common ban in mid to high levels of play because that's where people understood how to counter flying compositions better, where you'd start to see the Hellas and the Punishers more consistently hitting those headshots, taking them out of the sky, putting pressure on them at the very least, and making it so that they couldn't dominate the lobby. Where it felt like Wolverine could pretty consistently bully a lobby anyway if he was let through, in a similar manner to Black Panther or a few others. Essentially, he could hold a ranked lobby hostage by being played competently, so people would just ban it. They just didn't want to deal with it, right? Fast forward to Season 3, and Wolverine is once again the most banned character in the game, even above BP, because he has a new team up with Jean Grey's Phoenix Force. Now, in the source material, Jean Grey and Wolverine are inextricably linked. They love each other, one is a friend, one a bit more romantically. And besides Storm and Scott Summers' Cyclops, who isn't in the game yet, the Wolverine-Jean Grey bond is by far the deepest, so it's logical for Logan to get some loving in this update centered around the Phoenix and Jean Grey. But it's led to some big-time gameplay ramifications. Now, when he uses Feral Leap to kidnap somebody, gets a fiery aura that deals 1% of the target's max HP per second, and lifesteal on his auto attacks. So not only is he an even bigger threat to tanks now, he brawls even better because of that lifesteal, and the assassin element of his game got a heavy boost too, because that extra damage over time lets him sometimes kill supports in a single leap combo, which was a lot harder to do before. He's just a straight up menace, and will probably not see the light of day in a single ranked game for the rest of the season. But that kind of leads into the whole issue with the Vanguard tank class right now. This game is designed around having two tanks on your team. 2-2-2 is generally going to be your best comp, which means 2 healers, 2 DPS, 2 tanks. Of course, there are plenty of other viable strats. You can go with 3 healers, you can solo tank sometimes, you can have 3 DPS, you can mix and match to an extent. And if you're a Magneto or an Emma or a more traditional shield tank, you can definitely get away with playing it solo sometimes. I don't recommend being a solo tank. It can be a pretty thankless job. But then when there's a Wolverine existing on the map, or there's a flyer meta in general, it can become a really miserable experience at a casual level. And the gameplay loop doesn't function when people don't want to play tank, and instead pick like 4 DPS and 2 healers. It's a really common setup in quick play right now, no matter what level. I play at a GM to Celestial level, Celestial 3 to like GM 2. Most of my quick play games have 1 or 2 Celestials and the occasional Eternity player on each team. I hit Grandmaster this last season, like 45 games, had a 75% win rate, but didn't play very much ranked, so might have been able to peak like Celestial 3 if I played more. I'm not sure. I'm decent at the game, but absolutely nothing remotely special. I want to be clear on that. But even at that level, which is in like the 94th, 95th percentile of the community, people don't really want to play tank, especially not in quick play. With no one to frontline and take space, the game ceases to function entirely, and it leads to really low quality matches. Not as big a deal in ranked because of the ban system, obviously, but still a problem there to an extent too. And this part is on the devs, because right now, there just aren't very many options for the Vanguard role, and a game that is already heavily focused on flashy DPS plays from flashy DPS characters keeps adding team-ups and new abilities and new duelists before fixing what I think is the biggest issue with the game currently. Without tanks, you cannot take space, you cannot sustain, you cannot contest objectives. The game just does not work. Which is why it's annoying that Season 3 is adding 2 new DPS heroes, with Jean Grey Phoenix in the first half, then Blade in the second half, in a game where there are already like twice as many DPS options as there are tank heroes. Now, Blade isn't confirmed as a DPS yet, but he's 300 HP, and his leaked kit seems to verify that he will indeed be another DPS character. Not just that, but another tank-busting DPS character with anti-heal. So things are probably going to get worse on the tank front before they get better. The first thing that needs to happen here, and thankfully it shouldn't take too long because the devs are just making truckloads of money and churning out content at a ridiculous rate because they're making billions and player counts are still in the hundreds of thousands concurrent every single day, is that there just need to be more tank options in general. Sabretooth, Juggernaut, Rogue, Armor, Doom, new Vanguards that can counterplay the traditional tank counter picks, so we don't feel like Wolverine is an automatic ban every single match. I love what they did with Thing this season. The new anti-flyer and anti-BP leap is awesome. It added a much needed and flavorful dynamic to a character that was functionally useless last season. I mean, really, Thing was just stuck on the ground, uselessly punching air while everyone floated above. It was horrible, but now he's fun again. Now he has options again, and he can force Iron Mans and Ultrons to ground. At the end of the day, hard counters in games like this tend to not be very fun. You don't want to make players feel like you lost solely because a character existing neutralized anything you could do. Sure, if a character's played really well and he diffs you, that's one thing, but you don't want the character itself to inherently just be like, you don't get to play the game anymore, right? Soft counters, like Namor with anti-dive, are much better designed. Yeah, Namor is really good at making the Panthers and Spider-Mans think twice about bullying that back line. But he doesn't just like auto-win by existing. And dive characters can play around him. They can punish him by forcing out his cooldowns early, then beat him up after he's used bubble and squids. There's counterplay on both sides, and a good BP player and a good Namor player, when you watch that counterplay with each other, it gets really interesting. There's a lot of little mini games you play there, a lot of thinking on both sides. I'm not sure what needs to happen with Wolverine exactly. There's nothing inherently wrong with his tank-busting design, and he's a joy to play. I mean, really, like many of the heroes in this game, his gameplay, animations, and visuals are really just super well done. But this new team-up, as fun as it is, definitely exacerbates the Wolverine and tanking issues that were already present in the game. So what we're going to do today is be part of the problem. Wolverine gameplay with the Phoenix Force Teamup playing on the new Klyntar map in the decapitated remains of a Celestial. I guess Null took all black the Necrosword and made a few surgical cuts, which led to this Celestial Husk on Klyntar, and Nowhere, which you might remember is the head portion we see in Guardians of the Galaxy, was actually a really close and high quality quick play match, which is rare enough these days, and I think y'all will enjoy it. But Wolverine, rocking the new weapon Phoenix skin from the Battle Pass. Let's see what kind of trouble we can get ourselves into.
I was like, I wonder if he gets some kind of iframes on the throw.
Always get back
Nope.
up.
Alright boys, we got the team up. Domination on the new map, Celestial Husk Season 3. Weapon Phoenix skin alongside Jean Grey, our boo, our beloved. I actually really like this skin. It's pretty sick. The map itself is quite good for Wolverine and Star-Lord and a few of the other DPS characters that I play. For different reasons, but kind of the same reason. Like, Wolverine and Star-Lord don't really play the same, but they both like elevation. Star-Lord likes to be able to, like, jump in and out of cover really quickly, and then jump on someone from above, assassinate them, hit them with the E and the big AoE blast, and then retreat back behind cover. Wolverine also likes to engage from above, but we're going to be kidnapping people back to our team or behind cover to break line of sight from their healers, and that's kind of the main thing we're going to be trying to do here, just engaging from weird off angles and then pulling their tanks if they have any. It's quick play, so they might not have any. But that is the nice thing about the team up,
But that's gonna be a hard.
is we don't have to worry as much about whether they have tanks or not, because in previous seasons, if they didn't have tanks, Wolverine is useless. You just switch off. He's actually fairly useful for killing supports and DPS characters now too, with the extra percentage base damage from Phoenix Force. So we got a Spider-Man, Magneto, 2 flyers. Okay, this is gonna be interesting. Hopefully Hawkeye can pop off. I'm not useless against flyers, but it depends how they play it. So there are a lot of maps in this game where I would not be able to do anything here and I would pretty much immediately switch. I think on Klyntar, because of these like raised areas around the objective, I might be able to still play it. Didn't get any follow-up there. Looks like team backed up.
Clearly you needed some help.
We're just gonna kind of casually farm the ult here, do a little bit of brawling. If we can get a pick early, that'd be nice, but really things open up when we get our ult, which happens fairly quickly. Don't want to overstay my welcome. Still on my passive, so if they get me down to 1 HP, not the biggest deal right now anyway. Alright, we got Mag. We got Mag! Huge ult. Oh man, that felt good. That felt really goddamn good. Alright, they actually had map control for longer there than I thought. I'm a little torn right now. It's like, I want to see if I can find Spider-Man. I'm not sure if I can be should be frontlining like a little bit more right now. Just because we only have the 1 tank. We only have Mag at the moment. But I don't know, there's so many juicy flank opportunities like this. I'm not gonna be able to kill him here, but force down an Ultron ult and already farmed 40% back. Just give him some space. I can't do anything about Spider-Man. I need to just proc my healing or my passive, unfortunately. Wolverine's passive in this game, for those who don't know, basically just like when you get down to 1 HP, you get a secondary burst of life, and you can lifesteal during that time. It's not technically lifesteal; it like converts over health into real health once the duration's over, but it's on cooldown now for 70 seconds. We kidnapped Jean, but I can't link up with my team, so I'm just gonna back up. Do a little bit of poke and then retreat. Right, Hawkeye just ulted, I'm going in.
Iron's got nothing on adamantium Stark.
I think Hawkeye's popping off right now. Might get a big ult opportunity here. Waiting for my leap to come back off cooldown. I'm gonna die, but that was totally worth it. That was big time space. I don't know if they got Jean. I don't know if they killed Phoenix there. I put her to like 1 HP and she used her abilities to get out of dodge, but I don't know if she actually survived or not. Well, this is a really close game.
Maximum pulse.
I don't know what the that's a really bad Iron Man ult, dude. He's just looking straight at the Magneto. I don't know what you think's gonna happen there. We lost our tank. Well, that's big. That's a big pick. I'm not sure what happened there. I guess her abilities were on cooldown too. Great bubble. Huge bubble. Very disorganized team fight. Ah, I screwed that one up. I should have killed him there. I just need to do it like a half second sooner. Oh! That's really fun. Okay, we got point 1. First objective is done. The Celestial Codex is in our control. 12-1 opening round, not too bad. And you can see like that map. Flyers can't just like be all the way up at the top of the skybox, really. I mean, they technically can, but I can still reach them there. And if they want to like be a part of the action, they actually have to like come down a little bit. And if I'm on the outskirts hitting them from the flank, like I can kidnap them out of the sky. And if I ult a little bit sooner, like I should have on the Iron Man there, he just dies. I just straight up, he should have just died there. That was my fault. I just hesitated a split second too long.
You'll have to strip it from my bones first, bub.
That can be arranged.
Not before I slice you open like that talking tin can you are.
Ooh.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3. Capture the mission area.
I think this sub-map actually is probably the best. Yeah, the Phoenix Egg. This is probably the best one for Wolverine right here. This one's even better. There's a lot of little rooms and like right over the point.
Worth checking this place out.
You can kidnap people.
A little help, please.
What? 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 What the? What just happened? Oh my god, dude. That is one thing I'm not used to on this map. I couldn't even see it because of all the goddamn like flame effects on my screen. The little toadstool, Klyntar symbiote mushroom thing kept pushing me up and down, and I was like, well, like what's happening?
Probably both.
That was really annoying. All right, check that one off. That was a little bit embarrassing. I was like, why can't I murder the Magneto here? I was stuck on him like wet on rice, and then I kept going up and down. Completely screwed up my egress there. That feels really good, dude. That feels really goddamn good. Ultrons get so used to being untouchable floating up there in the sky. Only worried about Hellas and stuff.
Maximum.
These are really, really bad Iron Man ults. See, he's not. So this is quick play. Like obviously people are gonna be trying out new heroes, stuff they don't typically play. He's not trying to throw like too much hate, even if he is like a GM type player. Doesn't mean he's necessarily GM on Iron Man, you know what I mean? But yeah, that's not how you ult with Iron Man, that's for sure. I'm gonna murder him. I'm just gonna dunk his ass.
Even I'm impressed.
So do they have 3 flyers? Yeah, they have 3 flyers now, dude. I almost had. Oh my god, he's won! Johnny's won! Where's our Hawkeye? Where's our Ultron? Oh, he's dead. They're all dead. Oh my god, people are like actually dropping out of the sky right now. I really don't like that thing. Iron Man, what you doing, buddy?
iron's got
The stupid little toadstool keeps screwing me up. I actually think this might be the best Wolverine map in the game. The one we're playing on right now.
Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man!
Passive just run off. Gotta be a little bit more careful now.
Let's get out of here.
Yeah, we gotta give them some space.
Some extra healing never hurt.
Everybody on my team's dead.
They've almost got it.
Phoenix Force, baby. Got your back, bub.
Not where you want to be, Spidey.
Even better than my mutant power. Supernova!
Extermination!
Emma's kind of like a soft counter to Wolverine. She's a tank that can actually kind of deal with him a little bit. I played that poorly. Damn it. Yeah, that grab. Essentially, like, she cannot be kidnapped when she's in diamond form. And she can just grab you and kind of kill off the majority of the duration of your leap and the attack speed bonus you get when you do it. So Emma's probably not a terrible pick for them here. Final round. Their whole team is like switched to flyers and stuff to counter me. Like, they saw the Wolverine. And honestly, I've been doing pretty okay against the flyers. Like, I'm still kidnapping them out of the sky. But Wolverine can't poke them at all, so he's typically not considered like a counter to flyers in any way, shape, or form.
Even better than my mutant.
This map might actually be.
A little help, please.
Thanks, Janie.
Controlling me.
Bad for flyers, or bad for Wolverine with a bunch of flyers on the other team. I'd say that. We just forced out a really bad Sewell. She saved absolutely nobody with it.
Gotta keep an eye on this spot.
Might be able to hunt her down here. I don't know where she went. Ah, big triple kill to start.
Just who I was looking for.
But yeah, there's not as much
Phoenix Force, baby.
elevation on this particular objective.
Go scrapping.
I already have 4 kills this round though. Passive has procced, but kind of popping off right now, dude.
Seems we have company.
It's looking good.
Extra healing never hurt. Thanks,
I should hit that. Oh, he's dead anyway. Yeah, Ultron and Hawkeye together can definitely put a lot of pressure on the flyers, so it's not such a big deal. I don't really need to switch. I wouldn't anyway. We're going for gameplay, but
Purple's not so funny now, is it?
Some extra healing never hurt.
we're gonna play right here at the health pack.
You've captured more than half of the mission area.
See if I can kidnap somebody. Yeah, there's like no brawling right now. There's no one for me to hit really. Like I don't want to be up in Emma's face. She'll just go diamond form and smack me around. The rest of them are flyers or poke artists. So we're only playing for the assassin. Big pick.
Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man. We gotta stand strong.
I gotta run. Alright, that's a really good start. 86% in the first couple engagements. They burned a lot of ults there too. I think we're in pretty good shape. Just wait for the team to get grouped up again and we'll push for the objective and try to finish this one. Taking it back might be hard though. I mean, we'll see.
A little help, please.
The Flyers are trying to play a little bit higher up. Ultron specifically.
Boost.
This fight does not look good. Oh, 2 dead, 2 dead. Maybe we're still okay. Oh my god, he's one, dude. Alright, their tank is dead. That should be game, right?
Rages through the roof. A health boost. Fine by me.
Ah, that's very unfortunate. I just saved the squirrel girl. Oh, this is really bad. I'm just gonna ult. I don't know if that was worth it. That might not have been worth it. That might not have been worth it. I maybe should have saved that one. I did get invisible in there, but I don't know. For some reason, I thought like, oh yo, we got plenty of time. They haven't had the objective at all this game, but they're already at like 60%. I should be able to get another ult here, but having one just in the full team fight would have been way better. Just die on the. Sometimes you just gotta die on the point, and that ult was not worth it at all. Because Sue's gonna be back for this fight too.
Thanks, JD.
Now I don't have the triple kill. Yeah, I don't have the. I don't have like the triple or quad kill potential now. Not that I necessarily would have gotten it there anyway. I'm not playing smart right now. I need to reset here.
Penny, I just
We're fine. I mean, we can still make this and still contest this. Maybe we're not fine. Oh lord. Okay, Invisible Woman ulted. I'm gonna get in that. I needed that one. Oh, they all have their ults, man.
don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man.
Extermination!
I'm choking, dude.
I am Phoenix.
We won't let the dream die. Endless fury.
We lost. I think we lost. Oh my god, dude. It was... We had some flashes of brilliance, and the end there was not very well played by me. So I made a couple mistakes there, and really the big one was solo ulting the Invisible Woman in a fight that just was unwinnable anyway. There was no reason to ult there. Like, I just kind of got... I've never seen this one before. Wood. Next question. The big thing there, besides wanting her to step on me, is I really needed to save my ult for just a pure 6v6 fight in the end. I didn't need to kill the flyers, right? If we just kill Emma, Squirrel Girl, and Sue, like, they have no way to claim the objective. So if I just save my ult there for a more organized team fight, I think we're good. I will say that last arena was not very conducive to Wolverine play. The first two are awesome for Wolverine. The third one felt a lot less good. They had... The Flyers could just hide behind the pillar, and I couldn't touch them at all. And Iron Man started playing like that. He started playing very passively behind that pillar, and I couldn't touch him. What did Hawkeye do here? Let's take a look. So I honestly probably should have switched.
I never miss. Move all you want.
Huge.
I'll just aim where you were. You're too loud.
Huge. He's got the quad. Oh, I can have the Spider-Man. Oh, he's got the Penta. One more. Oh! That's actually sick.
That's what the doctor ordered.
Hacksaw and Hawkeye, I didn't realize he popped off like that. That's really nice. Yeah, I could have played that final round better for sure, but I mean, good showcase for Wolverine in general. It was a fun game. I think we'll keep it. 20 elims is a lot. Had some really fun kidnaps. Hope y'all enjoyed. Peace.